Hello everyone, my name is Carmen, and today I'm going to present you the work we've been doing in the psychiatry work group. This project has been called CERVELLO if you like, and the main objective was to actually characterize the difference in the drug use and the population and everything in the mental health conditions during before and during the pandemic. So the study has mainly two objectives. So the first one is to characterize individuals with mental health conditions before the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's mainly a characterization. And the second part of the study was to instead obtain the prevalence of use of psychotropic drugs in those people with pre-existing mental health conditions before and during the pandemic. So the first challenge for our study was to characterize, to assess which were the cause of interest. So we identified 10 causes of interest that will represent patients with mental health conditions. Those patients are obviously, those conditions can obviously overlap. So they are not mutually exclusive, and our objective was to actually identify the 10 most common mental health conditions. So what we've done has been designing the study, discussing about the study in a psychiatry work group, and use for the first objective the call diagnostics tool of the OHDSI, and we shared that in the OHDSI Studies repository on GitHub. And this gave the possibility to data partners to actually join the study and to run the package on their own data. All those data have been then collected, and we have finally online shared this Shiny app where people can actually explore the data and see the differences not only among the 10 causes of interest, but also the differences among countries. So at this stage, for the first objective of the study, we have 13 different databases that took part, and we have 7 different countries. So our objective was actually to expand this and try to have as many people as possible, specifically from different parts of the world, to join this network study and to see the differences among not only the cause of interest, but also the difference among countries. So the next steps for our study would be to then obtain the prevalence of these psychotropic drugs in those causes of interest among those patients. Particularly, we have focused on 8 types of psychotropic drugs, and we're going to stratify by year before the pandemic in order to obtain the pattern year by year. And specifically for the pandemic, so we talk about 2020 and potentially 2021 data, we want to see among the stratification made by month, because it might be of a different interest according to the country and the different lockdown, and you can imagine also the different drug pattern. Obviously, we are going to stratify them by age groups. So at this point, we are discussing about the study design within the psychiatry work group. And what we are doing is to create the second part of the study and the second package that is going to be shared within the OHDSI community, and will allow everyone to join the study. So if you're interested into understanding how the COVID pandemic is actually impacting mental health, and how this is impacting especially among different countries, then please join the studies, join the psychiatry work group for more discussion about it. So that's just like my presentation. Thank you. Enjoy the journey.